The Elves and the Shoemaker. There was once a poor man who worked hard making shoes. One day he found that he only had enough material left for one more pair of shoes. The shoemaker cut off the material and left it ready for the next day. You can imagine this surprise in the morning when he found the shoes already made. They were so beautiful, he could hardly see the stitches. They were the most stunning shoes he had ever seen. That day, a customer came into the shoemaker's shop. She tried the shoes on, loved them, and paid the shoemaker a good price. Now the shoemaker had enough money to buy material for two more pairs of shoes. In the evening, the shoemaker set everything out as before and went up to bed. When he came downstairs to his shop, in the morning, two splendid pairs of shoes had been made. Two customers loved the shoes so much they paid a huge amount of money for them. The shoemaker bought even more material, and so it went on. Every evening the shoemaker left everything set out, and every morning the shoes were already made. Soon the shoemaker had grown rich. One evening the shoemaker said to his wife, "Let's stay up to see who's making our shoes." So they hid behind a curtain in the corner of the workshop. As the clock struck midnight, two little elves in tatty clothes appeared and began to make the little shoes. Their little fingers were stitching and tapping so fast the shoemaker couldn't take his eyes off them. The little elves worked hard all night until they had finished their shoes. Then, just as quickly as they had appeared, they disappeared again. The next morning, the shoemaker's wife said, "Those little elves had helped us and made us rich. We must do something for them." And the shoemaker said, "Did you notice their clothes were tatty? Let's make them some tiny clothes." So his wife made the little elves some shirts, coats, and trousers. And the shoemaker made them some tiny shoes, and they left the clothes on the workbench and hid behind the curtain again. At midnight, when the elves arrived, they found their new clothes. They put everything on and were so happy. They hopped and skipped around the moon. The shoemaker and his wife didn't see the elves anymore after that, but they had made enough money, were never poor again.